Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here for another one of those weekly trophy list updates. Today's date is Monday, November 11th, 2024. So this will have covered the week of November the 4th through the 10th of 2024. So, first and foremost, today is Veterans Day here in the United States. So, happy Veterans Day, and please remember the reason why we celebrate it. Anyway, in terms of trophy progress, this was a very unproductive week, so this probably isn't going to be a super long video. I was quite busy this week. My dad was down here to do some stuff, and then just everything that happened earlier in the week, that threw my sleeping schedule off just a little bit, or a lot of it, but I have no complaints. Anyway, in terms of actual trophy progress, I think Paw Patrol was last week. Was it? Yep, it was last week. Okay, so already had that one done. Obviously, got Clock Tower done last week. Didn't get the chance to play any of Astrobot or Dead Rising 2 this week, but we'll be getting back to those hopefully this week, or especially Astrobot and Call of Duty. But with Astrobot, of course, with the DLCs, 4 of the maps are now released, so there's only 1 left. So I'll probably be streaming this game on Friday. I think that would be a good place to do it, because then I might be able to get both the Platinum Trophy and the DLC done. If not, it would just require, one more stream to knock out the rest of the DLC and everything. So that's good, made some good progress there, but looks like 4 of them are out, 1 more to go. And then I don't know if we'll get any more DLC after that. And then, of course, Dead Rising 2 off the record. We all know my thoughts on this game so far and the less than fun experience it's been. So, in terms of actual trophy progress this week, it was completed in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Except that it's not Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why I called it Modern Warfare 3. I'm just tired. Excuse me, it was the second DLC for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 by the name of Black Ops 6 for the PS5. So, in terms of progress made this week, I cleared out the Cradle mission. I'd already finished Hunting Season, but then the game crashed before I could get through Cradle on a previous stream. So we finished Cradle and Emergence, as well as High Rollers, so got through several story missions, so that was definitely good progress. Still have, it looks like, 4 more story missions to go, and a couple of them are pretty long. I want to say either Under the Radar or Ground Control is another sort of open world mission. And then in terms of miscellaneous trophies, I didn't earn any new ones this week, but there's only 3 more that are mission specific, so those aren't too big of a deal. The safe house and player upgrades are going to take a while, just going to need to farm some money eventually, because I think you need something like 14 or 15,000 to purchase everything. And then the safe house puzzles was already done, the remote controlled throwing knife was already done. This one is going to be best done in the final mission of the game, so I will get it there, but probably on a replay on Recruit. I don't think it's going to happen on Veteran. And then, yep, already had that trophy. So now we get to the multiplayer. I'm at about level 42-ish at this point, so not terrible. And I'm working on the mastery badges and the diamond or opal camo, in this case opal for the shotguns. It's just extremely extensive because it's like 2,000 kills or 2,000 critical hits with each of the 2 shotguns or something to get there. So it's quite a bit of work. It's going to take a while, but it's not anything, overwhelmingly difficult. Just very grindy, though it'll probably come along the way to a later trophy on this list. But in terms of the trophies I did get, I managed to win my 25th multiplayer match, which was fantastic. Got that done. So that part of multiplayer is done, but more importantly, I got featured in the best play for my 3rd time, and it's the last one needed for this trophy. And I will insert that clip right around here.
Only acceptable outcome. Debt paid.
Yep, that was it. It was literally a triple kill with a grenade. And that game, I actually went off in that game, and I had some insanely good streaks in that game, but somehow it picks that for some reason, even though I had like a 5 or 6 kill streak a few minutes later that really was way better. So again, I don't fully understand how they decide on all of that. And then can't do this one yet because I'm not a high enough level, but I did manage to destroy 50 aerial score streaks with launchers, It turns out it's not as much that it's bugged, it's just that you need to get that fly swatter medal, and there's one other medal that also counts for it. So I don't know why I didn't get it previously, but I did finally finish it, so at least that's done. So thankfully don't have to worry about playing the multiplayer anymore aside from the Sleeper Agent trophy. And these other three, of course, can be done in zombies. Now, in terms of zombies, I am starting to learn Liberty Falls pretty well. I still have not played Terminus yet, so don't know too much about that map. But I do know that with Liberty Falls, with this one, I got pretty close to the end of the Easter egg for this one on my first try. So I got all the way to the second, like, super abomination or super elite type enemy that you have to kill. Well, you have to wind down his health and then kill him while he's inside of a certain area around one of those dark ether machines. So I got that far, but I was taking a very long time to get there. I probably should have just not waited until I could get a cannon from the Mangler, because I had to pick it up off of him, and it was like round 20 or so when that happened. So, yeah. Then the supervillain side, apparently for this one you just have to interact with like 9 objects once you have the jet gun, so nothing really difficult there. Probably something I could actually do on stream, so that's good. And, I mean, I definitely think I could do this Easter egg solo, but I might just do it in co-op because it would probably be easier that way, but we'll have to see. Anyway, and then with this last trophy, this one is you have to kill 30 zombies with a bowling ball, which you do by shooting 5 pairs of bowling shoes around the map, and then you get to do the bowling minigame. I remember Illusion said this one was kind of annoying, actually, so hopefully it's not too terrible when I go for it. And then I now know how all 3 of these last few trophies work. I already knew about the augments. I'm about halfway through my first augment. It is taking absolutely forever. Now that being said, I haven't actually extracted from this map yet, so that's probably part of the problem because I keep dying pretty close to it. And then with the mutant injections, this is something that usually will end up randomly dropping from the Mangler enemies, or you can actually craft it for 2,500 of the salvage material. So either way, it will work. You just have to keep getting them and keep getting kills with them. I kind of got mine on this round at kind of a bad time. I got it like right at the end of a round because I didn't know what it was exactly, so I just picked it up, used it, and it turned out it was exactly what I needed for this trophy, so I didn't make too much progress, but not a particularly hard thing. Should come naturally along with getting all the augments. And the elite zombies are the only ones that count for this are the 3-headed abomination in Liberty Falls, and I think there's a different one for Terminus. Now, the Manglers apparently do not count for this trophy, which is quite unfortunate, but it's certainly less of a grind than getting all the augments. So, yeah, progress is coming along in that game, slowly, but it's getting there. I will eventually have that 100% for sure. So, like I said, not a whole lot of progress this week. Let's go ahead and sync up. Alright, so with that, level 883, 85%, 29,449 total trophies, 845 platinums, 5,636 golds, 7,922 silvers, 15,046 bronzes. So, plans for the upcoming week. Well, I have exactly 3 games for sure that I want to work on. Those, of course, being Black Ops 6, Astrobot, and Dead Rising 2 off the record. However, there is a possibility that maybe this weekend, maybe on like Saturday or something, there's a possibility I might try to do a Platinum Trophy speed run for Clock Tower. I don't know how well that's going to work out, though, because one of the PS4 versions now has a time that's under 4 hours. So I'm not sure I'm good enough to do that. I wouldn't mind trying, obviously, but I'm not really sure if I'm good enough to do that. Even with my map and everything and my knowledge of what you have to do, I'm not 100% sure I'd be able to do it, so I will definitely be willing to try. But, I mean, I'm trying to think of how you would do that, because I know now that you can save scum several of the endings, supposedly, so that's really good. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I gotta think about that. I gotta look into it and see if there might be a way to optimize your route through it. But other than that, definitely keep working on Black Ops 6. Hopefully get close to finishing the campaign. Multiplayer's pretty much done. Then just all those many, many hours of grinding in zombies, and that'll be it. And then I gotta go do the PS4 version of the game at some point, but I think that some of the stuff auto-pops after doing it once. I'm hoping the Augment Trophy auto-pops, because if it does, that would be fantastic, because that would be so much easier. Or even if you just had to do one, that would cut down on your Platinum time by like 20 hours. And then with Astrobot, probably stream that on like Friday and hopefully finish the Platinum Trophy and at least get started on, if not finish the 100%. Dead Rising 2 off the record, sort of the least important of those 4 games at the moment because, again, it's just not the most fun game in the world, but I might still try to stream it this week. So, schedule should be more back to normal this week. I didn't get a whole lot of time to work on the Clock Tower video like I wanted to, so I should be able to really work on that this week, though, and hopefully have it out next weekend. So, yep, that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, let me know what you have been working on down in the comments below, and your thoughts on things like, Black Ops 6, because why not? Because it's the only thing I can think of right now for trophies. It's starting to get quite boring already. So, thank y'all for watching. See y'all back here real soon for some more trophy content.